What it do, it's the OTMWEALTHLLC tapping in with another video. And today's video is going to be about Truest Bank and why you should be aware of them. But before we get into that, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for liking, commenting, subscribing, all the love in the comment section. Now let's get into why you should be aware of Truest Bank. So in one of my previous videos that I did, can't quite remember the title, but I make sure I put all the information in the description for you. I was talking about Truest Bank. The third bank that I'm going to introduce y'all to is Truist. It was formerly BBNT. Do not say I didn't turn y'all on to Truist. Them people go crazy with business credit limits. You don't even have to have an account that long as you get your LLC structured, get your EIN number, go open up that business checking, get you a little bit of activity going, and they're going to just start sending you crazy business limits, which was formerly BBNT. Now, I established a relationship with them 2 years ago, back in 2020, from a great friend of mine. Me and him always share credit tips and bank referrals and stuff like that. So when he told me about BBNT, which is now Truist, back in 2020, I instantly jumped on it. And at that time, they were a very dope bank. I didn't utilize the bank as much as I did, and I still was able to get a high business line of credit. Now, I don't really have anything bad to say about them other than what happened just recently, which is, the shit kind of, so I just wanted to bring this video back up just in case if anybody see my older videos and they start to build a relationship with Truist Bank, then they'll also have this video as well to make a decision if they want to build a relationship or not. So just to bring y'all up to speed, like I said, I got the account back in 2020, and they were actually called BBNT. Everything went well. Like I said, I didn't really use the account that much. However, they still approved a nice amount of business credit. Everything was going well. I was using the credit card, using the account, letting money go through the account. And one day, this month, they hit me with a letter in the mail. Now, this relationship been established for 2 years, up until this point. So they hit me with a letter in the mail. We will be closing your account. I want to say like June, whatever. No reason for closing the account, but they just sent me the letter. So I'm like, wait, what? So I immediately picked up the phone, made a few phone calls to kind of see what was going on. Maybe I had some chargebacks, like, when you're doing business and you have clients purchasing stuff, they'll charge back. And, it's a lot of things that can happen, but they didn't have a reason on why they was closing my account. So I'm like, well, damn. And I never really called their customer service, before, because I never had to. The business was always A1. They gave me the line of credit. It's just like any other credit card. You're using it and you're just paying the balance back. And with this particular account, it's a business account, so it didn't report anyway unless, I default on the account. But I still will always, pay the balance back regardless to, it being business or not. So I get that letter and I'm like, well, damn. So I call the customer service. They acting clueless, like they have absolutely no idea what's going on. So I'm like, damn, this is weird. Like, I've never in all my life of banking, had an account, just closed randomly without no reason why. So I'm just, they transferring me from different rep to different rep to different rep, and nobody seems to have answers. So I immediately was like, well, you know what? I don't want to wait till this account closes. If y'all are willing to just close somebody's account randomly and there's no reason for it, I want to close this account now. Like, I don't want to take no chances. So I closed the account, and then that was that. So again, I just wanted to, bring this video to y'all so that y'all can have a little bit of information if you want to start a relationship with them. Like I say, prior to that, I had no issues with them. Everything was straight. Everything was A1. I mean, I really still don't have no issues with them. It's just that, that was just kind of crazy to me. So, it is what it is. And it also taught me another lesson too, to never just have one account. And I see a lot of guys on YouTube, they teach about, not having one account, and it definitely made sense. It was just fortunate for me that even though I didn't listen to that information, I always had other business accounts. You feel what I'm saying? So you definitely want to make sure that you have more than one account. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't own the bank, you just own the account. And if they want to discontinue the relationship, then, it's their bank, they could do so. You feel me? So you definitely want to pay attention to that when it comes to Truist. So like, I would never bank with them again. I mean, like I say, imagine if that was my only business checking, like that just would have been a total nightmare for me. And then now I'm forced to go out and, find, other accounts to, start building a relationship with. So it just would have been a huge nightmare. But like I say, fortunate for me, I already had other checking accounts with business banking. You feel me? And then another article that I also saw, I'm not really sure of the facts, but also Truist, when it comes to personal accounts, some people accounts was compromised. So their accounts was wiped clean. Some was stating that it was up to 60K, even 100K. And even one gentleman was stating that he was wiped out almost $200,000. And then Truist is basically saying, we have nothing to do with that. You gotta, try to, get that money back on your own. Again, I don't know the facts in all of the details, but that's another thing that happened. They was stating that if your account is compromised, Truist is not held liable, which is, that's crazy. This is people's livelihood, in your hands. And then you telling me with my bank, account being compromised and wiped clean, that you don't want to, at least making an attempt to help me, recover my funds. So that's another thing that you definitely want to consider when starting a relationship with Truist. Like I said, it was formerly BBNT, but now today they're Truist. So just be careful. Make sure you're on point, with anything that you have to do with them, and make sure that's not your only account. You might want to slowly build a relationship if that's something that you want to do. I'm not sure. But like I say, I had no problems with them up until they just randomly closed my account. And I just thought that was weird. Nobody has, not one person had any answers. Nobody could tell me anything. So I just thought that was weird as hell. So again, if you contemplating on starting a relationship with them, just be careful. Make sure, you gradually, I guess, build a relationship, which if you have to do something like that, then, you might just not want to deal with it at all. But I just felt obligated to drop this video just in case if people see my old video and, I'm referring people to get an account with them, just make sure you be aware. All right. And make sure you have more than one account. Make sure you, just, building several relationships, not just one. There's no reason for you not to have more than one relationship when it comes to trying to build your brand and get you some money, situations like that. But the more relationships, the more money opportunities. You feel me? So shit, build as many as relationships as you can, as much as your income will allow you to. Just build them up, build them up, build them up. All right. So I just want to hit y'all with that. I appreciate y'all for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go watch some old videos. Make sure, you checking out for my credit cleaning letters. Make sure you go on my website, OTMWealthLLC.com. I'm still iffy about the raffle for the 1975. Y'all got to participate if y'all want to make that happen. If it if it doesn't, you know, like continue to grow rapidly, then, you know, it's a raffle that, you know, it just wouldn't make much sense to continue on. So if y'all want to, you know, participate in that, make sure y'all, you know, hit me up, jump in the comments, let me know, hey man, you know, definitely a participant, whatever the case may be. And I definitely see y'all in the next video. OTM, the Mudpreneur, we out.